Hey guys, it's Woody, and Mail Monday this week was kind of a big deal for me. A guy wrote in and he's dying, and exactly why he's dying is a little bit past my understanding. It seems like maybe the way he was born, his cerebellum and brainstem were somehow not ideal, and he got into an accident. And I don't know if the accident aggravated it or if the car accident is what led them to discover it, but either way, now he has these issues like short-term memory loss and anger management is eventually going to lead to him, not being like going crazy, I think, and dying before too long. And he wrote to me on Mail Monday. But here's the thing. So I sent the letter to Onslaught. If you guys don't know Onslaught, he's a fantastic guy. He's almost my like high watermark of who you aspire to be in terms of honor and dignity and stuff like that. And I sent it to him, and he wasn't sure if I should use it or not, like because it was a really tough letter. I was like, I don't want Mail Monday to shy away from tough letters, and so I did it. I did it the best I could. I didn't feel particularly qualified to, to reply to a guy in such hardcore issues, but I did, and it seemed to mean a lot to him because he did like a response sort of follow up video. So and then Mike wrote me this morning, and he's like, "Hey, I'm watching the video you linked," and I didn't really mean to link it. I guess I knew I was, but I clicked like, and that tweets it out. The videos that I like get tweeted. And I wrote the Mail Monday guy. He says, "Awesome, dude, the dying kid. You made his year with that response, and that's awesome." I was like, I don't know what to say because I'm not that good at receiving compliments. He's like, "There's nothing else really to say." I was like, I just read his letter and replied, the superstar stuff's just not really me, because that's how he felt, like I was some sort of, big star. And Mike wrote this: "As a friend, I just wanted to tell you that things like this response are why I'm proud to be your friend." And as I said, I'm not really worthy of this, but thank you. And he says, "You're a genuinely good guy, and it's nice to see and know." So, like, with that, it makes me feel like I don't know, I know me, and I'm gonna grab some more gameplay. That was just a cool round of S&D, so I can talk longer. So back where I was, I know me. I'm a nice guy. I'm proud of me in general. I think that I behave myself well, and it's all good. I'm not perfect. I don't know who is, but just like the general concept of being somebody that you want to be, I more or less adhere to. Like Joe Rogan said something that stuck with me in his podcast from I don't know, a week or two ago, and he was talking about being the hero of your own story. He's like, the hero is the good guy, and that's who you want to be, right? That's who you deserve to be. You need to be the hero of your own story. When you see these guys, dropping the M-bomb, insulting people, picking on children, or just being like guys that nobody would find to be a hero, then you wonder what they think when they're alone. Like, how is this going for them, right? Like, you need to be the star of your story. You need to be your own hero. Like, you don't want to look at your own life story and say, "Yeah, I was the bad guy," right? That's the role that I played. I was a guy that nobody would aspire to be, that nobody wants to emulate. That you can do a whole lot better than that when you're writing your own life story. And that, I don't know, somehow it made me feel like, at least this one day, at least with this one action, I met that goal. Like I did something right. Like I am, and again, it comes from Onslaught, right? Onslaught is as great a guy as you're gonna find. He's his integrity is impermeable. It's perfect. And so when he says "Woody, you did something right, you make me proud to call you a friend," to me, it's like, wow, I made Mike proud. That, I don't know. To me, that's like Abraham Lincoln saying, "Hey, you were a pretty good president." It's like, oh well, shucks, coming from you, that counts for something. So yeah, that I don't know. I'm just kind of going off the cuff here, but like if there's anything to come from this, if there's a story to tell, if there's a thing to do, then I just want to remind you guys, like, make it so that when you think of your own life story, when you do your thing, that you are the hero of your story. And by the way, I was stuck in this hole. I couldn't get out. I'm complete. I tried jumping. I tried running. I tried everything. I just couldn't move. But so yeah, at least for the day, I was, the hero in my life story. Like I think I did something right with this Mail Monday, and every so often I get those. Usually they're smaller things. It's somebody that that tells me that the reason they have a girlfriend is because they decided to go out and make it happen, and I inspired them to do that. But this of course was a bigger issue than that. I don't. Anyway, thanks, Mike, for the kind words. They sunk in more than you know, and I hope that you guys, do something that makes you proud of you every now and then too, because it feels good. If you enjoyed the video and you're still here, perhaps I've earned your like. If you're new around here, you can click subscribe in the top right blue box. 2 vids you may have missed. On the right is the Mail Monday that I was talking about in this video. And on the left is Wife Wednesday, which was actually a really lighthearted, fun conversation I had with my wife that I'm quite fond of my wife. Anyway, check out those 2 videos and have a good day.